Good morning, grade 7. Welcome to our lesson for this day. So our lesson is describing sets. So what is set? A set is a collection of objects, and the objects in a set are called elements of the set. A well-defined set is a set in which we know for sure if an element belongs to that set. So we have these examples. Subjects in grade 7. So, well-defined set because alam natin kung ano yung mga subjects ng grade 7 or ng mga subjects nyo. For example, we have math. So, next, colors of the rainbow. So, familiar naman kayo sa mga colors ng rainbow. Like, for example, we have red, orange, green, and so on. Next, days of the week. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. Next, set notation uses braces with elements separated by commas. And we usually describe a set by listing the elements or what we call listing method. And by describing the elements or what we call roster method. The set can be defined by listing all its elements separated by commas and then closed with braces. So this is called the roster method. So like, for example, we have the elements of set A are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. And the elements of set X, we have A, B, C, D, E, and F. Kung mapapansin nyo, we used braces and yung nag-separate sa kanila is comma. Next, we have another. While describing the elements or the roster method, the set can be defined where possible by describing the elements. So this is called the set rebuilder notation. So like for example, we have the elements of X or the elements of C. X such that X is an integer greater than -5. So ano yung mga elements ng set C? So we have -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, and so on. So, bakit mas mababa sa 5? So, kung mapapansin nyo kapag negative numbers, kung kailan siya pababa or pakonti ng pakonti yung number, dun siya lumalaki yung value. Next, we have, so, yung set builder notation na ito, this is read as C is the set of elements X such that X is an integer greater than -5. Kagaya ng mga example or yung mga elements na sinabi ko kanina. Next, let D be the set of flowers in the school garden. So we write D is equal to the elements of rose, sunflower, sampagita. So yun yung mga elements ng set D. And this is the listing or roster method of naming the elements of set. Likewise, another way of writing the elements of a set is with the use of a descriptor. We call this as rule method. So let D is equal to B such that B is the set of flowers. And this is read as the set D contains the element B such that B are the set or are the school garden flowers. Next, Venn diagram. So, familiar ba kayo sa itsura ng Venn diagram? So, later, papakita ko yan. This relationship between sets can be better illustrated by a pictorial representation. Here, a set can be represented by a simple plain area bounded by a circle or by any closed region. And such pictorial representation is called Venn diagram, after the English logician John Venn. So, dito, example, we have, suppose the elements of set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and the elements of set B, we have 2 and 4. Then we say B is a subset of A. So, ayan, yung Venn diagram. So, the Venn diagram for sets A and B, the number 1 and 3 can be written anywhere outside the circle B as shown below. So, may dalawa tayong halimbawa ng Venn diagram dun sa set A. So, dun sa first picture, kung mapapansin nyo, yung nakapaloob dun sa circle B ay 2 and 4. Bakit? Kasi yun yung element ng set B. And kung mapapansin nyo, yung sa letter A, yung malaking bilog, 1 and 3. Bakit? Kasi hindi na natin sinama yung 2 and 4 kasi kung papansin niyo, yung big circle, under na yon or under doon yung small circle. So, ibig sabihin, lahat ng nakapaloob na elements dun sa set A, yun yung mga elements niya. And dun sa second one, ganun din siya, basta ang nakapaloob dun sa small circle ay elements ng B. Then dun sa outside small circle, yun yung mga elements ng A na wala dun sa letter B. Next, suppose K or the set K, yung mga elements niya are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the elements of set M are 4, 5, 6, and 7. And set K and M are intersecting sets with 4 and 5 as the common elements. So, dito may mga common elements din sila. So, this relationship can be illustrated as, ayan, yung Venn diagram ng set na K and set M. So, we have two circles. Dun sa letter K, 1, 2, 3. And sa letter M, 6 and 7. Then, meron tayong gitna na kung saan yan yung common elements ng dalawang set, 4 and 5. Bakit? Kasi meron tayong elements sa set K ng 4 and 5. And ganun din dun sa set or dun sa elements ng set M na 4 and 5. Then, yung natira dun sa labas is 1, 2, 3. Bakit? Kasi yan yung mga elements ng K na wala dun sa letter M or dun sa set M. And dun, yung mga natira naman sa elements ng set M, yun yung mga elements na nasa set M na wala dun sa elements ng set K. Next, suppose W is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and the elements of set S are 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, set W and S are disjoint sets. The Venn diagram shows disconnected regions. So, bakit disconnected regions? Kasi, walang elements sa dalawang set na yan ang common or ang magkapareho. Kaya, ayan, separated sila or disconnected regions. Next, keep in mind or remember the following terms. So, first, a set is a well-defined group of objects that share a distinct characteristic. Universal set or yung symbol is big letter U is the set that contains all objects under consideration. And null set or yung symbol na makikita nyo is an empty set. The null set is a subset of any set. Next, the cardinality of a set is the number of elements contained. The set X is a subset of set P if all elements of X are also the elements of P. Next, the symbol null set or yung empty set will be used to refer to empty set. So, it's either yung null set or yung dalawang braces ang gagamitin kapag empty set. And if A is a subset of P, then we write A, then yung symbol, then P. We can also say that P contains the set X and write it as P, then yung symbol, A. If X is a proper subset of P, then we write A is a subset of P. Tandaan niyo yung mga symbols. The cardinality of a set is written as N of X. Then, use capital letters to denote sets and use small letters to denote any element of a set. Tandaan, capital letters kapag set, then small letters kapag elements. The Venn diagram can be used to visually represent the relationship between a set or a group of sets and the universal set. So, yan yung mga kailangan nyong tandaan. So, now we are done in the discussion of this lesson. Proceed now to your quiz. So, open your book. Then, answer accuracy A and B. Basic application on page 7 and 8. So, kapag hindi nyo pa masyadong naintindihan yung discussion, pwede nyo namang panoorin ito ulit. Then, huwag kalimutan na sagutan yung mga yan. So, that's all for this day. God bless and thank you.